I want to be your lover. I want to be the only one who makes you come running. And I want to be the one who puts $5,000 of my money in the line and gives these three radical creeps a chance to take it all away from me if they're bold enough. And now, before we go any further, it's time to introduce the Jerry Rubin to my Abby Hoffman, the one and only Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't even know who those guys are. All right, Ben, our first contestant today is Devin Pike, and Devin's here from Fort Worth, Texas.
Correct.
And big round of applause for Fort Worth.
Yay, Fort Worth.
Devin is involved in this internet thing, and he's the creator of the anti-Macarena page on the web.
Right on, Devin.
I had to do my small bit for King and Country to eliminate the craze.
Right on, Devin.
Is there still a big Macarena problem in America?
No, we pretty much clubbed it in the head.
Very good, Devin. If you don't see anybody doing this stuff, you can thank Devin.
All right. Maybe you can work on this hand motion next, you know?
I don't like this. I like
the anti-thing that goes on. All right, Mary Burkin is an attorney.
That's right.
And what kind of attorney are you?
Insurance, defense, litigation.
So you defend personal injury fraud cases?
That's right. We do not sue. We protect the people who are sued in fraudulent accidents.
Mary, do you sometimes also defend the people who are sued in genuine accidents, too?
Occasionally,
yeah. Very, very rarely, though. And Brian Robin is a sports writer.
Yes, I am.
For whom?
The Antelope Valley Press.
And Brian's dad, as a kid, was one of the our gang kids. He was one of the Little Rascals. Which kid was he?
You know, you needed the kid that was in the back of the room that just basically was there to fill up space and contribute carbon dioxide. That was my father.
That's what we all do.
That's true.
Did you ever get to meet Stymie?
No.
I
never got to meet any of them.
He was the most underrated rascal, I think.
Well, none of them gets the credit they deserve. Contestants, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, everyone, please turn your attention to our game board as Jimmy tells us our first 5 topics.
That's so true and so unjust.
I know.
Our first 5 topics are, why, Grammy, what big statues you have? Let's throw a Saratoga party? The International Lawn Tennyson Federation? Turtlenecking is better than not necking at all. And attention all pirates, check out Ben's booty.
Oh, stay away, you pirates. In the first round, questions are worth anywhere from $50 to $150 of my money. Every time you manage to answer a question correctly, you win. Oh, see, I did the burp instead. You win money and I lose it. We're going to start with you, Devin. Please pick a topic.
I'll take turtlenecking is better than not necking at all.
$100 question. What detachable shirt front with a collar or turtleneck is usually worn under another garment? Mary.
A dickie?
A dickie indeed, Counselor. Now, Counselor, since you got that one right, you get this follow-up for $50. It's a video clue. Name the long, thin tie. The thin tie is made with a thin cord and an ornamental clasp that Jimmy is modeling on the monitor.
I don't know the name.
Devin.
It's a bolo.
Yes, it is. I should think someone from Scottsdale will get that. Very good. Very good.
What an idiot I am. Our next category is the Secretary of Labor is in her 3rd trimester. And Devin, you get the pick.
Let's throw a Saratoga party.
Okay, let's. By the way, I think that Crawford, whatever, she should be worried if she could see you doing that model. $150 question. Held in Saratoga Springs, New York, what kind of sporting event wins the Travers Cup? Devin.
Horse racing.
Very good, very good. $50 follow-up. In horse wagering parlance, what do the letters OTB stand for?
I don't know.
Mary.
Off-track betting?
Right, you are.
Our new category, Have It Uruguay. And Mary, you get to select the category.
How about why, Grammy, what big statues you have?
$150 question. What record producer has won the most Grammys in pop music history? Devin.
Quincy Jones.
Yes, he has. Very good. $50 follow-up. $50 follow-up. In 1984, what Quincy Jones-produced album won the most Grammys in 1 year?
Thriller.
Thriller, indeed. Very good. Whoa. Before I lose any more cash, it's time to take a break. We'll be back to see how much more money these zombies can take away from me right after this.
On the next Viva Variety, we have an unbelievably fabulous guest. But as showbiz professionals, we don't let the excitement go to our heads. Hallelujah! New episode tonight at 10 here on Comedy Central.
Oh, dammi una casa dove il buffalo gira, dove I cervi stanno a giocar. Non si sentano mai una brutta parola e il cielo non fa oscuro mai.
Lincoln Navigator. What a luxury. Should be.
Due to circumstances beyond our control, tonight's game is canceled.
Take your skates off, eh? What's up, Coach? The game's postponed. What? What do you mean? Some guy came in with a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. Oh, they're good. It was so hot, the ice melted. Again? Oh, for the love of Pete.
Wendy's spicy chicken is a whole breast fillet seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices. It's one hot sandwich.
That's the second time this week, Dave. Sorry.
Wendy's spicy chicken. When you're hot, you're hot.
Looks like one vacation is just more fun. We guarantee it. Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world.
Good afternoon, Heaven.
My daughter's marrying a musician.
I'll transfer you. Heaven.
I'm on fire!
Oh, I'll put you right through. Heaven.
I need 1,000 digital color copies ASAP.
Oh, sorry.
Need a copying miracle? Call Alpha Graphics.
Tonight on FX, it's a one-hour comedy explosion. Tom Arnold, Sandra Bernhard, Andy Dick, Kathy Griffin, and more in a special one-hour episode of Instant Comedy with the Groundlings.
Oh, good God!
Hollywood's sharpest stars go to the edge with the Groundlings for a night of outrageous improv.
This is vile.
No scripts, no rehearsals, no problem. Don't miss a special one-hour episode of Instant Comedy with the Groundlings. Tonight at 10 Eastern and Pacific, 9 Central, only on FX. Please, watch responsibly.
I love TV.
I end up going to one of these week-long weight loss retreats. These places, they're out in the middle of nowhere. There's no TV, no cars, no phones, nothing. Basically just a place where they feed you soy and water and air, and that's it. After 4 days, I cracked. I couldn't take it, so I ordered a pizza. And I'm telling the guy, you know, you gotta have the driver come around the back with his headlights off. And the pizza guy says, yeah, we've been there a million times. We know the drill.
We're back with more of Win My, Ben Stein's Money. Right now, Devin is in the lead, Devin the DJ, with $400 of my money. Jimmy, what's our new category?
Our new category is Kiss My Asp. And Devin.
Jimmy, kiss my asp.
All right.
You in trouble if you talk to my bitch like that. $50 question. According to tradition, who drove all the snakes out of Ireland? Devin.
St. Patrick.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. $50 follow-up. In Kipling's stories about Mowgli, what was the name of the python?
Ka.
Whoa, very good. Very good. Very good.
Thanks for defending me, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Our next category is Hate Shoe. And Devin, you got to figure it.
Hate Shoe.
$100 question. What 1997 Dustin Hoffman film about a manufactured war co-stars Anne Hesh as a White House aide? Brian.
Wag the Dog.
Yes, and Brian takes under the board. $50 follow-up, Brian. What Academy Award winner directed Wag the Dog? Anyone? Anyone? Fry. No, it was actually Barry Levinson.
Our new category is Madams who don't charge a penny. And Brian, this time you get to pick.
Attention all pirates, let's check out Ben's booty.
Okay, $100 question. What was the nickname of famous pirate Edward Teach, who attacked ships in the Caribbean and the Atlantic from 1716 to 1718? Brian.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard indeed, and this man is hot. This man is hot. $50 question. What 1879 comic opera by Gilbert and Sullivan features a bunch of boisterous buccaneers?
The Pirates of Penzance.
Yes, indeed.
All right. We have less than 2 minutes left of this round. I think we have a couple of sailors on the SS Rectum in the audience. Well, you're excited about your booty, Ben. Our next category is Ain't No Way to Hide Your Lion Eyes. And Brian.
Let's go. The Secretary of Labor is in her third trimester.
$150 question. Name the Secretary of Labor under George Bush whose strike forces brought attention to violations of child labor laws. Brian.
Lynn Martin.
No. Damn good guess, though. Elizabeth Dole. $50 toss-up. Before becoming the Secretary of Labor, what was Elizabeth Dole's cabinet position from 1983 to 1989? Brian.
Secretary of Transportation.
Excellent. Whoa, very impressive.
She drove the White House bus.
Very impressive.
Our new category, you can say that again. And Brian.
Let's have it Uruguay.
Okay, have it Uruguay. $50 question. What European country established the first permanent settlement in Uruguay in 1624? Mary.
Portugal?
No. Devin.
France.
No. Brian.
Spain?
You got it. It wasn't Czechoslovakia. $50 follow-up. What is the capital of Uruguay?
Montevideo.
Very good, very good.
I rented Ghostbusters there last summer. Oh, that's the end of this round. Devin, you've got $500 of Ben's money. You're in the lead here. Brian, you are in second place with $400. And Mary, you started real solid, but you fizzled out.
Oh, well, there's always those insurance defense cases. Mary, thank you so much for coming on our game. We've enjoyed having your lovely, intelligent self. I'm going to take your $150 and kiss it back to the board. Now, when we come back, after saying goodbye to you, counselor, these two survivors are going to try to get deeper into my wallet, and I'm going to defend my money by actually becoming a contestant. Stay tuned. You might learn something.
The word is out, and the critics are raving. Comedy Central's got the biggest movies with the brightest stars all month long. Throughout October, Dennis Quaid gets inside the twisted mind and body of Martin Short in Inner Space. I'm possessed! Michael Keaton scares the bejesus out of Winona Ryder and Alec Baldwin in Beetlejuice.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
And Danny DeVito recruits Billy Crystal to throw Mama from the train.
You lied to me!
So, see what the buzz is about all month long as Comedy Central takes you to the movies.
Time for a Pentium 2 processor?
Remember, we're guests here. Try not to look like a tourist. Whoa! These things are sort of riding up on me. Shut up and drink your beer.
Don't let this happen to you. Drink Keystone Light, America's never bitter beer, so there's always a great taste, never a bitter face.
What do you say we go back to my place and yodel?
Stop making faces. Drink Keystone.
Hey, I'm Dave Chappelle, and you're watching Comedy Central. Goddamn!
It's time to find out how smart Ben really is as we play more of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Welcome back. As this round begins, Devin the Macarena Killer has $500 of my money. Good work, good work. Ryan has $400 and he is doing great. And I have a mere $4,100 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I'm going to now defend by becoming a common contestant.
From this point forward, Ben has no advanced knowledge of any of the questions to be asked. Isn't that right, Ben?
That is exactly right, Jimmy. And it's also sad that questions in this round have risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same. But thankfully, none of my money is taken away.
Little stuttering problem. And whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it be Devin, foe to foolish dances, or Brian, son of Spanky, goes on to play against Ben one-on-one for $5,000. Let's have a look at our topics. They are electric sheep not found in adult bookstores, tangled up in blue laws, waitangi, do fools fall in love, whip me, beat me, call me Fay, and things even bushier than an Italian woman's upper lip. My mother's Italian.
Yeah, that's very unfair.
Very
His mother
proud
is
of her
Italian
mustache.
And very beautiful.
All right, Ben, it's your money.
I'll take electric sheep not found in adult bookstores.
All right, for $400, what science fiction writer's story do androids dream of electric sheep was turned into the 1982 film Blade Runner? Ben?
Dick.
Hey, screw you, asshole. Oh, I can see. Yeah. Philip Dick. Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was personal. All right, our next category is show me your Engelbert and I'll show you my Humperdinck.
I'll try Tangled Up in Blue Laws.
All right, for $400 in the 1600s, statutes regulating personal and public conduct known as blue laws first appeared in what North American colony? Ben?
Massachusetts.
No. Devin?
Jason.
No. Ryan? Connecticut. No. All wrong.
Rhode Island.
Virginia is the place.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah, right. None of those were right.
Virginia.
Still trying to... Dick. Our next category, fourth FLORA ladies lingerie, and again Ben gets.
I'll try whip me, beat me, call me Fay.
All right, for $300 of Ben's money in 1994, what Asian country sentenced 18-year-old American Michael Fay to a caning for vandalism? Ben?
Singapore.
That's the place, right? Michael Fay currently residing in the Buttafuoco file. Our next category, early morning paper training. And
I'll try early morning paper training.
For $200, what is the canine nickname for an early edition of a newspaper? Ben?
Bulldog.
Bulldog is right, yeah, Bulldog. He's got the fast thumb is what he has. All right, new category. Tired of rejection, he surrounded himself with Yemen. And
I'll try that one. Tired of rejection, he surrounded himself with Yemen.
All right, for $200, located in the Middle East, the Republic of Yemen is bounded to the west by what sea? Ben?
The Arabian Sea.
No. Brian?
The Red Sea.
The Red Sea is
Ooh,
very absolutely right. Hey, you guys got one. Got a close game, and there's less than a minute left in this round. So let's check our...
Let's visit
Hold on a second there, tough guy. Looking at the Hustler filled in with Gleason is your new category.
Let's still visit things even bushier than an Italian woman's upper lip.
All right, for $500 of Ben's money, what Soviet leader immediately succeeded the bushy-browed Leonid Brezhnev upon his death in 1982? Ben?
Andropov.
Yeah, that's the guy. All right, our new category. Slaved by the Bell. And Ben.
I'll try that one.
All right, for $300, name the 19th century Latin American system of coercive servitude wherein a laborer worked off his debt to his master. Brian?
Peonage.
Yeah, peonage. That's... Peonage is the one we're looking for. One more category. No more categories. That round or sound means the round is over. And Brian, you've got $900 of Ben's money. That's good enough to move on. And sorry, Devin, but it's back to the Macarena Wars for you.
Devin, you have been an awesome competitor. I would like a special hand for Devin, who's been a great competitor. But you are history, although a very impressive part of history. I'm terribly sorry. You did a beautiful job. You cannot be faulted on the work you did. But I'm going to have to take your $500 and Macarena it back to the board. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. Coming up next, I'm going to go mano a mano against Red Hot Brian for all $5,000 of my money. Stay tuned. It's not going to be like the Little Rascals.
History lessons can be such a pain.
But you've never had a teacher like this.
Oui? Yes, a lot of it.
So join Mel, and Mel, along with his celebrity teaching assistants, in a lesson you won't soon forget.
The Lord Jehovah has given unto you these 15. 10 commandments.
Watch History of the World, Part 1, next.
What were the skies like when you were young?
There were lots of stars at night. And when it would rain, it would all turn. They were beautiful, the most beautiful skies, as a matter of fact. The sunsets were purple and red and yellow and on fire. The clouds would catch the colors everywhere. That's neat, because I used to look at them all the time when I was little. You don't see that.
The knife and the stone. There was a knife of mythic proportions. And no one could resist the pull of the knife. And then one day came the answer. It takes a big, juicy Outback steak to unlock the true potential of the legendary Outback steak knife.
Just what I was looking for.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Now, if I could only find the fork in the road.
55. What'll it be?
We'll take some rice and...
Get some fork, too.
Yeah.
Now you can choose which teams you see every Sunday with DirecTV and NFL Sunday Ticket. There's up to 13 regular season games a week.
Price check on farm.
Hey, Brett. Hey, John.
So stock up on all your favorites. NFL Sunday Ticket. It's not on cable. See it on DirecTV. So what are you looking at?
Attention shoppers. Now get $200 worth of programming when you get DirecTV.
Pillsbury presents...
They came from the oven! Pillsbury Halloween cookies with the scary pumpkin shape in the middle. Simply cut, bake, and bite. So fun, so delicious, they're almost frightening.
1-800-CONTACTS. Exact same contact lenses, delivered to your door for less than you're paying now. Call 1-800-CONTACTS. Save the trip, save the money.
On the next Viva Variety, we have an unbelievably fabulous guest. Whoopee!
We got Goldberg.
Whoopee!
We struck Goldberg.
18-karat Goldberg, the greatest guest of them all. But as showbiz professionals, we don't let the excitement go to our heads. Hallelujah! Whoopi Goldberg! Whoopi Goldberg! Viva Variety, new episode tonight at 10, here on Comedy Central.
I really appreciate everything, but isn't this a little much?
I'm Craig Kilborn. This is a Daily Show news break coming up tonight at 11. The House Judiciary Committee has recommended a presidential impeachment inquiry. During the hearings, members voted along party lines, came together in the spirit of bipartisanship when they requested to hear the cigar story again. More tonight at 11.
The Daily Show, the most important television program ever.
And we'll see if Brian can win $5,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Congratulations, Brian.
Get to bed.
Here we are now just sitting and standing in this room and breathing out carbon dioxide. Exactly.
Right.
Now, so far you've taken $900 away from me, and it's down to just you against me, and you get to keep that $900 no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my cash that Jimmy is now willing towards us, and just say, And all you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain to our friend and to the group, please, Jimmy?
Don't try to make nice, Stein. If you ever call me a dick again, I swear to God, I'll kill you. Yeah. All right, I'm going to ask Ben and Brian the same 10 questions. Brian, if he has more of them than Ben, his $5,000 is yours.
Yes.
All right, you can go first or second.
I will go first, Jimmy.
Very good, Brian. To the boots, gentlemen. To the boots. All right. We're going to tie Ben up and put him in his soundproof isolation booth. Brian, you know what my favorite Little Rascals memory is?
What would that be, Jimmy?
I like that boxing glove on the spring that would just, it came out of the car and would punch people in the face. Did you ever get to play with that?
Never got to play with it.
Sad childhood, Brian.
Yes, I did.
All right. 60 seconds, 10 questions to be answered. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let us begin. What president said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself?
FDR.
Yes. In what European country is the Peugeot automobile company headquartered?
Italy.
No. What was Russian novelist Leo Tolstoy's title of nobility?
Count.
Yes. What unit of weight for gemstones is equal to 200 milligrams?
Carat.
Yes. What composer wrote the opera The Barber of Seville?
Rossini.
Yes. What Pacific island is known for its giant monolithic stone heads?
Easter Island.
Yes. Who directed the 1955 comedy thriller To Catch a Thief, starring Cary Grant and Grace Kelly?
Don't know.
What New York City hospital started the first American school of nursing in 1873?
Don't know.
What rich red wine is made with brandy and comes in the varieties Ruby and Tawny?
Port.
Yes. After California, what is the most populous U.S. state?
New York.
No, it is Texas. You got 6 right. The ones you missed were Bellevue's the hospital. Alfred Hitchcock directed To Catch a Thief, and Peugeot is in France.
France.
All right, but they're hard questions, and Ben, let's see if he's up to the challenge. Ben.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Well, that's kind of the idea of the whole soundproof thing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right, Ben, the number you got to beat is 6.
Ugh.
You have 60 seconds to do it. 10 questions. Let's begin. What president said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yes. In what European country is the Peugeot automobile company headquartered?
France.
Yes. What was Russian novelist Leo Tolstoy's title of nobility?
Count.
Yes. What unit of weight for gemstones is equal to 200 milligrams?
Carat.
Yes. What composer wrote the opera The Barber of Seville?
Mozart.
No. What Pacific island is known for its giant monolithic stone heads?
Apu Apu.
No. Who directed the 1955 comedy thriller To Catch a Thief, starring Cary Grant and Grace Kelly?
Hitchcock.
Yes. What New York City hospital started the first American school of nursing in 1873?
Montefiore.
No. What rich red wine is made with brandy and comes in the varieties Ruby and Tawny?
Claret.
No. After California, what is the most populous U.S. state?
New York.
No, that is not right, Ben. You only got 5. Sorry, but I'm afraid Brian has taken your $5,000. Final score, 6 to 5.
What is the most populous state?
Texas.
Wow. Well, congratulations. You did very, very well. You did very, very well indeed. I am stunned that New York isn't the second most populous state. You did beautifully on that question. I'm just floored.
He guessed New York, too.
I guess New York, too.
You're both wrong.
It wouldn't have mattered even if I got it right. He got it right, too. Beautifully played, Brian. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I bow to your superior knowledge. I'm humbled. I hate you. Take your money and leave. You've done enough damage.
Yes.
And now, this proves it can be done, and therefore I challenge all of you out there to write, call, or email to futility.com in the hope, infinitesimal as it might be, that on some planet, on some distant day, you might win Ben Stein's money.
Promotional consideration provided by Elbros, his or hers fashion mood phase sport watch, water-resistant, quality-crafted quartz timepiece designed with stylish gold-tone link bracelet, beautifully gift box from Elbros.
You're watching Comedy Central. Up next at 8, it's a lesson in history, Mel Brooks style. History of the World, Part 1 is next.